Okay, welcome to episode 3 of the Jimmy Muitt Challenge. Finally uploaded it onto YouTube, so we've had some good views on that. If you could smash a like, that would be brilliant. If people are subscribing as well, that's fantastic. So I played another game after we finished. We played the Hungerford game on the video. 1-2-1. Jimmy Muitt missed a penalty, so that wasn't ideal. But we're going to see what happened in the following game away at Slough Town, because perhaps Jimmy's been practicing his penalties. See you soon. So, as you can see, we played the Hungerford game in the video, 1-2-1. Jimmy doing well. We have drawn Phoenix Sports in the second round qualifying of the FA Cup, so that should be a win. We're going to play these 3 games today, these 3 home games. We should get some wins, but the most important thing is 2-2 away against Slough. It was the battle of the strikers. Max Worsfold getting 2, Jimmy Muitt getting 2, but look at that. Scored himself a penalty, fellas. So we'll have a little look at that. It's going quite well at the moment. I mean, we had those early losses, which are a bit disappointing. Dartford are currently top. I think they've won every game. So maybe that's not too out of the ordinary. Watch the goals. Can I watch just highlights? No, watch the goals. Okay. So I'll click on that. As you can see, 2-2. Jimmy Muitt. I thought he should have got man of the match for that. Did their fella get man of the match? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he got an 8.8. I thought Jimmy was the better player that game, but we'll see. Maybe in the future. You're going to let me show you these goals? Here we go. It'll probably show their goals as well. So yeah, just loading up now. And fires through the goals pretty quickly. So there's Jimmy Muitt with a penalty. Boom. And then, is this their goal? That's one of their goals. That's their second goal, worldy volley. And then, over the top. Opens the body up like Henri. Beautiful. So, we're moving into today's game. Submit team. Same team as normal. Michael Polk doing well in goal. Jake Gallagher's one yellow away from missing a game. So we might have to be careful with that. If we get through the game and he hasn't got a yellow card, we'll probably take him off. Just to try and save it, but he's obviously going to get that before Christmas. He'll get a ban before Christmas, so we'll have to wait and see. Laptop seems to be working a little bit quicker today, so that's good. So dressing room. Now, recently, I've been asking him to do some stuff with the opposition, but he doesn't want to. I'll put it all over to you, but nice and calm. Dean, want to say anything? Jimmy Muitt, nothing special noted. Cheers, Jimmy. Right, here we go. Into the first game of the 3. Let's see if we can carry on. Now, Tunbridge are really struggling. They're right down the bottom. In fact, they are all the way down in... they're bottom of the league with 3 points, which means that they'll definitely beat us today, because that's the way that this football manager seems to work. Also, we've got Phoenix Sports coming up in the next game. And I think if I change the team too much, we'll definitely get embarrassed in that game. So I don't really want to do that. We've had a shot, but nothing on target. Dean's told them to push forward again, so we'll see how that works out. Creaky bed. There we go. Oh, here we go. We've got a highlight. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, he's collected it, which means that might start a nice attack for us. Sam Beard, who's been getting a few assists in the last couple of games. McManus. Oh, he's done it. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. That's a shame. In fact, Tunbridge don't even have 3 points. They have 3 points now because we've kicked off against them. So they haven't won a game yet, which will be typical. But we're just plodding along. Oh, here we go. Bloody hell. Sam Beard. Oh, he's got to slide him, surely. He's going all the way. Oh, he saved it. Would have been an unreal goal, that. Corner comes to nothing. Shock. Corners are really hit and miss on this game for some reason. We do look like the most likely to score, but I know what this game's like, and it will stitch you up if it can. Dressing room. Team talk. Now, I think we're performing well. Keep it up and the result will come. Oh, they didn't like that. Hand it over to Dean. Oh, the players reacted negatively. So that's a good start. We'll give it 10-15 minutes. And we'll see how it goes. Come on, fellas. I only really need one chance. We've only had one target, though. I might have to resort to having a little switch up and see where that gets us. We'll do it now. I would normally wait a little bit longer, but it doesn't look like we're gonna kick on particularly. Okay, so we're gonna put. Is it gonna do it? Bring him into the set. Oh, there we go. Bring him up into there. It's quite hard to do it one-handed. And then we'll bring on the big man. There. Swap them to. We'll go target man for him because he's good at that. And maybe we can hit him and play off him. A little bit more direct. Hit the target man. And we'll see what we can do. There we go. Just press play. So that's good. Well, that's not going to be a very impressive result if we can't beat them, unfortunately. We'll have dropped down a position as well, which would be really disappointing. At least one position. We're attacking. I think they'd be happy with this point away from home. So we've moved up to 6th. I'm going to have to really go for it here. So we'll go into tactics. Wheeler can go higher. This lad can come and play in central midfield. So we've got 2 at the back. I mean, this is leaving us massively open, but we'll have to go for it. In fact, you know what we'll do? We'll give him 5 minutes. We'll give him 5 minutes to see if we can get anything. We've had a couple more shots. Here we go. Wheeler. Oh, he's done it! Oh, he's offside. Stitch up game. I told you. I warned you. When you play the teams down the bottom, they stitch you up. So if I've scored 2 goals and they've both been offside, and that would have been Muitt adding to his tally as well, which is really frustrating. And Gallagher's got that yellow card we didn't want him to get. So, that's brilliant. Bring him to that. We'll bring on Buchanan there, and we'll change it up at the back. And just bring him into that, like that. Let's see what we can do. For roughly about 8 minutes left. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, fellas. And we haven't changed anything from the last few games. Oh, here we go. It's Going to stitch us up. Cross it. Goal. Told you. Knew it was coming. That's an absolute shocker. Absolute shocker. Maybe shouldn't have gone for it, but it looked like we should have been far and away winners. So, see what happens now. We won't get another highlight in here, I don't think. No. 2 offside goals come back to bite us. Team talk. Aggressive. I'm not happy with that at all. Perhaps it was the poor team talk at half time. We're going to the FA Cup game against Phoenix Sports. See you in a minute. So fast forward to the Phoenix Sports game. FA Cup qualifier, second round, I believe. Doesn't say it there. I've completely not listened to my own advice, which was to not rotate, and I've fully rotated pretty much because there's a load of people having a right moan up at us. The Slovak goalkeeper, Buchanan, who's a good player, just Sam Beard's getting assists for fun. There's a few of them. I'm pretty much 100% sure we're going to lose this game because I've rotated so much. Jimmy Muitt is the only survivor. Everybody else is and the centre mid, sorry. Oh, no, fully rotated apart from Jimmy Muitt. Obviously, the challenge is he must play every minute of every game. I'd like to think that he'd get a couple of goals in this game, boost his total up for the season. We'll also get to see what kind of partnership he has up front with Pryor. So let's have a little look at this. Team talk. I'm just going to hand it over to Dean. What are you going to say, Dino? Yeah. We should be winning this one fairly comfortably. So kick off. Play. And let's see how we get on. Obviously lost the last game against Tunbridge, which was frustrating. I'd like to think we'll still make playoffs, but you never know. It's a long, long season. We'll have to get back to things. Here we go. Stitches it up. Oh, no. Missed it. The last thing we need is just to be a draw going into the latter stages. So we'll see how this gets on. I think the first people I'll probably bring on if it's not working will be Wheeler on the right, who's got a lot of assists, and Sam Beard on the left, who also seems to be playing particularly well. Well, the game's passing by, and nothing to show for it as of yet. A couple of shots. Oh, here we go. Muitt flicks it on. No. Muitt. A little bit of head tennis. Slides him in. He's offside again. He's offside again. This game loves offsides in this 2020 Football Manager 20, sorry. So typically what it does is you have a couple of offside goals which you get excited for, and then they hit you with a sucker punch. There you go. That's the second one. So how long until the opposition score? Well, that's good. So he's going to kick it about 2 yards. They're going to run through and score. Little look back and through. Go on, Jimmy Muitt. He's absolutely shanked that. And there we go, half time. Well, I can't be too unhappy with him, but he's told them he's disappointing. Okay, let's have a little look. We'll move Buchanan up to there. It's a more natural position. And we'll move this McShane fella. We'll put Pryor as a target man. We'll go attacking. A little bit more direct. We'll get them balls in the box. Really do not want to draw here. Really don't want to draw here. So we've had our 2 offside goals, which means that they're probably going to score any minute and beat us 1-0. which seems to be the way that the game works. Let's have a look. What can we do here to try and win this game? 9 shots, 4 on target, 2 offside goals. Can't you just tell it's coming? Let's sort this out. So, Philpott into there. We'll bring Jack Barnum. Oh no, we won't do that. Oh yeah, we will. We'll bring him on there. And we'll bring... I'd rather not bring him on, so we'll bring him on. Change it up a bit. Gone 3-5-2 or 3-4-1-2 or whatever you want to call it. No. Yeah, he probably would be kicking himself for missing that. You're right. No, referee. A good tackle. Right, how are we going to win this game? How are we going to win this game? I think we'll bring on... we'll take more on... put Buchanan's done nothing, hence why he's on the bench. And not getting a game and then having a right moan up. And where's Jack Barnum? He's there. We'll put him as a poacher. If they get us here, I'll be raging. In fact, I'll be raging if we don't win in general, but... Yeah, well, maybe I should have started him, but there you go. My long throws seems to be great on this game. You don't even need people with... where's the goalie going? You don't even need people with particularly good... They're going to score straight away, I think. That's what normally happens. Oh, get there. Good, Mr. Moore. Go on. Crosses it. Jimmy Muitt, Barnum. There we go. That should be game over. Well, that does show the partnership that Jimmy Muitt and Barnum have. That's another assist for Jimmy Muitt for the season. I was saying something there. Yeah, once you've changed formation and gone ultra attacking, if you score and don't change anything, it seems to make the opposition score against you straight away. It hasn't this time, perhaps because they're a weaker team than us and being further down in the pyramid. Go on, Muitt. Grab yourself a goal, son. Oh, there he is. Jimmy gets his goal. Customary. And that, I think, that's a good ball, but to turn him. Oh, nice. He's rolled his man. Sets himself. Extra touch. Oh, goalkeeper's had a shocker. He's got hands made of chocolate. Absolute crisp packets for wrists. Since Jack Barnum's come on, he's had an absolute worldie. I think it just reaffirms the fact that he's probably got to start every game. Are we going to keep a clean sheet here, which would be nice? I mean, if we don't, I can have a moan at that goalie. Oh, he's never going to get that, surely. Crosses it. Muitt. Oh. It is 3-0, so I can't moan too much. I mean, maybe I'm being a bit harsh because this was our reserves. Oh, Barnum's through again. Oh, he's missed it. This was pretty much our reserves. We've had a lot of shots. Sammy's had a good game at centre-half. Dressing room. Just a little gentle one. A good win, boys. They like that. And see you in the next game. And final match of the day. So... we are playing at home against Bath. I think Bath are third. Or possibly... yeah, they're third. But beatable. Although they've only lost one game at home. seem fairly decent away, to be fair, so we might be in trouble here. We'll find out. Top half is our expectation. As you can see there, we drew Poole at home in the third qualifying round of the FA Cup. Now, we win that, we're one round away from the first round proper, and I think we'll need that cash because I'm actually overspending. And Mark White, who is the chairman, owner, he's not going to be too happy, I don't think. Mark White there. So we'll have to wait and see. So next game, we have gone back to the 4-4-2. Gallagher's out in suspended, so we've had to do that. We've gone back to the team that we're playing the last few games. So Barnum starts up front with Muitt again, of course. We have Nicky Wheeler on the right, Sam Beard on the left. Taylor's come in just to replace the suspended. The suspended player, and then Gallagher, and then we're back to normal. So they play a fancy formation. We play 4-4-2. Jack Barnum seems motivated here. He's the goals. Come on, Gary, let's see these goals. Play. We don't need to watch that. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on the table. Back to league action, and we've got a throw in straight away that will probably result in them scoring. So that's a good start, isn't it? How long are we in? How long have we played? We've played less than 2 minutes, so that's good. He'll slide him through eventually, and he'll bang one from about 75 yards. Here we go. And there's the goal. No offside. Nothing like that. So our throw-in results in their goal. Plays it out wide. Nobody comes and presses him. I don't know why. Too late by the time he comes over. Nobody really man-marking. That's a terrible attempt at blocking the header. Shocking. We could be on for back-to-back league defeats. Dropped all the way down to 10th. We don't really want to get into the habit of losing these games. That result against Tunbridge really was a bad result. Perhaps I should have just taken the draw. In hindsight, in retrospect, but I thought we could push and try and get something, but we're getting absolutely nothing here. So this is going to be another goal. Or perhaps, can he slide him through? Or is he going to... Oh, and he saved it. Oh, no, it hit the crossbar. Typical. Right, well, I feel like we should just go to 3-5-2 now. But we'll wait and see. I still think we'll be in the running for the playoffs at the end. Here we go. This is another goal for them. We're pressing quite well, but we just can't seem to nick the ball. Oh, here it is. There you go. There's that second goal. And now we're banging trouble. So, is whether to stick or twist. Because if I push too hard now, we'll end up losing 3 or 4. We could do with this going in. Cool. Well, I think this is a fairly mediocre episode, to be honest. I don't think we've lost 2 games in a row. Well, we lost it early in the season, didn't we? Oh, my word. Well, we're banging trouble here. 3-headed goals. Seems a bit easy, doesn't it? Sets it back. Nobody tries to tackle. Whips it in. Header from wide of the penalty spot. Top bins. So, strangely enough, none of our players are below 6.4 and we're losing 3-0 at home. So that seems odd. But yeah, Buchanan will be laughing, I bet you. He wanted to start this game and we said no. Right then. Well, I guess I really don't want to push because I think if I push, we'll end up losing 4 or 5 and that really would kill our momentum a little bit. Barnum and Muitt need to step up a little bit. But let's see. See, we have a header from 4 yards out, and the keeper can save it. They have a header from 12 yards out, and it goes smashed into the top bins. What are we doing? See, on a normal game, that goes in, but because it's... Oh, by the way, the reason we've got no fans... You got no fans? The reason we've got no fans is because if I play it on the highest settings, it runs so slowly. So that's the reason why. I'm sure we would have loads of fans normally. Right, well, we've seen that first little period of the second half out. So I reckon we've done enough to... Is it going to do it again? There we go. Thank the Lord for that. Oh, come off it one-handed. So go into there. Wheeler up to there. Beard up to there. Attacking. You'll probably notice that I could probably just save this, so I don't have to do it every time, but sometimes I do vary it up a little bit. So we're going to go for the target man, who will be, when I've done it, we'll drop Barnum into there. Do you know what? We'll drop Muitt into there. I know that isn't part of the rules, but I'll put him into there. I just think Muitt might be able to offer us something. Something in that hole there. So he's still technically playing as a striker, kind of. And then we'll see if we can get a goal back. Because if we don't get one soon, the game's dead. Oh dear, here we go. This is goal number 4. We can't press close enough. Oh, there we go. Maybe. Oh, for flipping heck. Missing one-on-ones, missing open goals. We've moved up to 10th, which, I mean, is that not where we started this? I think that's where we started the day, so. If you can lose and stay in the same position, you must be doing half decent, unless that position's bottom. So, ball played forward, it's just pin ball at the moment. Muitt's got on the ball a little bit deeper. There we go. Wheeler, can we square it? See, what is going on? Literally can't score from 2 yards out, yet he's been banging goals. So maybe... It can't just be the fact that Gallagher's not there. It can't be. I mean, we're peppering him a little bit here. Just can't put the ball in the back of the net. Well, we knew there was going to be ups and downs, and we did win that Phoenix Sports game. If you'd offered me 2 losses and a win against Phoenix Sports, I wouldn't have been particularly happy. But that's looking like what we're going to have to take. I can't see us getting a goal here. And do you know what? We'll bring on Buchanan, just because. Maybe that'll stop him having a moment. And do you know what? I'll bring on that goalie as well, because why not? Why not? Maybe that'll chill him out a little bit. 2 substitutions. 3-0 down. Oh, I shouldn't have spoke too soon. That looks like it'll be 4. Oh, maybe not. Muitt's doing well in that deeper position. I know he has to play number 9. Look at that. How are we not scoring them? How many chances have we had? We've been right in front of the goalie. Oh, that's a great tackle, to be fair. What minute are we on? 83. Just don't want to get out of into a position where we're too far out of those playoffs. It looks like disappointment again in the league. No, don't do this to me. Well, I mean, technically one of our goalkeepers has kept a clean sheet, so that's half decent. Well, that has not gone to plan at all. Might have to do a bit of
soul searching there. They've made a sub in the 92nd minute, which is annoying. And just going to peter out. Did all their work in the first half, beat us 3-0 at home. Again, look at those shots. Did that press? I don't want to press it twice. Oh, I pressed it twice. Okay, see you soon for the next game away to Braintree.